Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys. I'm here with another movie review for you guys. I'm here to review the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, the third entry in the Fast and the Furious franchise. Like I said, each week I'm going to review every single Fast and the Furious movie leading up to Fast 9, because this is one of the franchises I haven't really talked about that much on my channel. And I'm a fan of these movies and I did want to talk about them. So let's go ahead and get into the review. If you enjoy videos like this, if you enjoy movie reviews, TV reviews, Blu-ray update videos, Blu-ray hunting videos, Blu-ray collection videos, you're in the right place. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Also hit that notification bell to stay up to date on my videos. I would really appreciate it. And let's get into the review. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, starting off right off the bat, like I said, this is Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, starring Lucas Black, Bow Wow, and is directed by Justin Lin, his first entry into the Fast and the Furious franchise. This movie came out in 2006, and like I said, Justin Lin directed this film, and you definitely can feel that he really knows the tone of the Fast and the Furious franchise. To me, his entry into directing these movies really elevated the feel and the vibe of the Fast and the Furious franchise. And he goes along to direct Fast 4, 5, 6. He didn't do 7, he didn't do 8, but he is doing 9. And I'm very happy that, because he's going to bring back that feel that he did when he did for the other Fast and Furious movies that he directed. But let's get into Tokyo Drift. Like I said, it is directed by him, and I think he did an okay job with directing this movie. It's just that there's a lot of things that I have a problem with, probably with his direction, but he did a decent job for what he was given with this franchise. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the plot of it. It's about Lucas Black's character. His name is Sean. He's like a delinquent teenager. He's been through all these reckless endangerment things. He's been moving around from city to city. He finally get into another scuffle where he gets into this reckless driving situation where he's racing against these like jock guys, and he basically the city and the system is fed up with him, so he has to move to Tokyo with his father. And he moves to Tokyo. He meets another group of people with Bow Wow. They introduce Han is in the mix of this movie. This is the introduction of Han into the franchise, and basically he gets back involved in this underground street racing thing that, you know, basically pushes along within the plot. And another thing about being in Tokyo is that drifting is a major thing. Obviously the title is called Tokyo Drift. Drifting is the major plot in this movie. So basically he has to really learn how to drift, to really get into the crowd and basically become, you know, a part of the gang. Another things I wanted to get into that I really had a problem with this movie, I talked to my father about it because we watched it incoherently together, is that you could definitely tell when they made this movie that Justin Lin wanted to make a movie about drifting and about Tokyo, and Universal, it felt like Universal came in and said, okay, we love your concept, but we want to make another Fast and the Furious movie. Let's go ahead and put those things together, but we don't have Paul Walker, we don't have Vin Diesel, we don't have Michelle Rodriguez, we don't have Joanna Brewster, we don't have none of the characters, we don't have Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, we don't have none of those characters from the first two movies, but we're going to bring that vibe, but just with a whole new gang of characters. And that's, to me, one of the flaws of this movie is the characters. I really don't care about Sean. I don't care about Bow Wow's character. I don't care about nothing that's going on in this movie. Now, the one thing I do care about is Han. That's the one thing I gotta give credit to this movie, is that they really made me feel and more interested in that character. Even the small moments where he's talking to Lucas Black's character, you want to know what's his backstory. Obviously, we get his backstory in the other movies. We're not going to go into that. But within just this movie, we want more about him. I want to understand where he's coming from and what he's been, what has happened in his life. And obviously, we get that in other movies. But that's the one thing I do like about this movie, is the character of Han. Otherwise, I do not enjoy any of these characters. I do not like Bow Wow that much in this movie. Like I said, this movie is entertaining, but when it comes to the characters, I don't care about their motivations. I really don't care about the plot and the reason why they're doing what they're doing in this movie. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get into some positives. I do love the way this movie is shot. The movie is shot very beautiful. Tokyo looks amazing. in this movie, the way they shot it in certain aspects as well. I love the drifting scenes, the drifting and all the racing in this movie is shot pretty well. I love the way, you know, they shot the drifting and stuff like that. Some of the CGI don't work. Obviously some of these scenes were shot using CGI, but some of those scenes don't hold up. But overall, the driving racing scenes really do work for me when it comes to the movie. Another positive, like I said, is Han. Han is a very enjoyable character. Like I said, I do want to know more about him, and obviously we get that going into the movie, going to other movies. I'm trying to think about positives, because I was watching it, and towards the end, when you get to the climax, you wonder what was the point of this movie. Obviously, Lucas Black's character is basically he becomes himself at the end. He basically becomes the guy at the end, but you don't really understand why he had to get there and why he does the thing he does in this movie. Like for instance, that he literally just gets dropped into this world because he meets Bow Wow's character, and he literally just drops into the world, and it's kind of so sudden. It's not no build up or nothing. He literally just get dropped into the world, and that's kind of a flaw in my opinion when it comes to the writing. It's just like they're literally just trying to push us into it just to get the plot going. Third negative I have to give on this movie is that nothing really matters when it comes to it, because we don't have those original characters from the other Fast Furious movies. We just don't have that core element of family or, you know, togetherness when it comes to the movie, because none of the characters, we don't know them. Obviously, they're going to be introduced back in Fast 9. We're going to get most of these characters back in Fast 9. So that's why I say it would be a reason to watch this movie. Now, would I recommend this movie? Yes and no. Like I said, if you really want to see Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, all that stuff, you're not going to get that because they're not in this movie. You get a small cameo of Vin Diesel. Spoiler alert. I guess I'm gonna say spoiler alert, but you get a small cameo from Vin Diesel, but it's just one 10-second scene that you get a glimpse of him to show that this is a Fast and the Furious movie. But you don't get none of the original characters. You don't really care about what happens in the movie. Like I said, the only thing you really get, you get cool looking cars, you get nice women, you get all that stuff. But like I said, when it comes to the plot and the characters, you really do not care about anything. To me, I didn't care at all about what the motivation was for the characters or the plot or anything like that. Like they go into the Yakuza and the Mafia and stuff, and it feels so shoehorned in at the end to where it gets to the climax. Like, why are they doing this? Why are we having this epic drift race between the bad guy and Sean? Like, why are we doing this? And that's another negative too. The villains of the entire Fast and Furious franchise are all terrible. They're not good. I did not enjoy the villain in this movie. I did not like him. I didn't like any element of that plot at all in this movie. Like I said, but going back into the what I recommended, like I said, yes and no. Like if you want to just binge watch it, I would say skip this one. Like I said, go just watch 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And then maybe come to this one, because that's technically how the storyline goes. Spoiler alert. Basically, this movie takes place after Fast 6, because, like I said, Han dies. Han dies in this movie. Supposedly dies, but he's back in Fast 9. Spoiler alert. It's not spoiler if you guys seen the trailer. He's back. But that's another thing I had negative too. Once that scene happens, the movie kind of just falls and doesn't know what to do after that. It just does not know what to do. And it really does not matter. It really doesn't. So overall, that's how I feel about Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Would I recommend it? I guess I would. For me, I'm gonna watch anyway, just because I'm a completionist and I like the Fast and Furious movies. Like I said, I did enjoy it. It's a fun movie. It's enjoyable to watch, but I probably would not recommend it. I would recommend other Fast and Furious movies, and I would just skip this one. I would probably do a read up on this movie and on these characters, because it really does not matter what they do in it, because they most likely won't bring up anything besides the Han situation. That's about it. That's the only person really to watch it for is Han. But like I said, overall, let me know what you guys thought about Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift in the comment section below. Would you recommend it? Would you not recommend it? Let me know in the comment section as well. Like I said, for me, I probably would skip this one. If I wasn't reviewing it, I probably would skip it. But for me, I wouldn't really recommend it. So like I said, if you guys enjoyed reviews like this, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. More videos will be coming in the near future. Hope you guys are ready for that. If you're new to the channel, welcome to my channel. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, also hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos. I've been posting a lot of videos daily. I've been trying to stay as much consistent as I can. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the reason why I do what I do. Trying to hit 3K by the end of the year, so I hope you guys can help me out with that as well. And I am out on this one, you guys. Peace.